The Mighty Miner got an absolutely crazy emergency nerf in Clash Royale. First of all, we saw the emergency nerf getting a decrease in the speed movement, so the Mighty Miner is really slow, but for that, the Mighty Miner got a 5% HP buff. In today's Clash Royale, we're gonna find out if the Mighty Miner is better or worse after the challenges. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe, make sure to use Create a Good Mortar in the shop, and I would say, let's jump into games, and let's find out how good the Mighty Miner is right now. Let's go, guys. Dex test. First game of my hair looks a bit weird. I'm sorry, but also, I don't know, like, if you're, like, already celebrating Christmas, guys, but we are in Germany at least doing it at the 24th. I mean, okay, I'm pretty dumb because the video is coming out on the 23rd, okay? I'm just dumb, forget what I'm saying, but I think I can still wish you already, like, a really great holidays, vacation, however you wanna call it, and also have a great time with your family. Relax a bit, clash a bit, but for sure, kinda relax a bit. Don't work too much, don't have, like, too many things in mind, just focusing on spending time with your family. It's always important. So as you guys can see, for sure, a ton of you guys didn't see, like, the message from Supercell on Twitter, for example, that they decided to nerf the Mighty Miner. If you guys didn't see the message, you might be surprised. I saw, like, a ton of people, like, actually, like, also my friends were, like, messaging me, which are not really, like, in a pro scene and just playing casual, were like, Morten, they were asking me on WhatsApp after I was, like, waking up, looking at my phone, Morten, what happened to the Mighty Miner? I didn't really also saw it at the time because I was still, like, sleeping, and after I woke up I thought, okay, what happened to the Mighty Miner? Look up at Twitter, and yeah, the Mighty Miner got so slow. And I don't know if you feel like that, every time, like, a card gets, like, slower in Clash Royale, it's like the same. It's like the same speed as the Mighty Miner had before, but it feels so much slower because in the last couple of months, and not months, last couple of days, I think it was like 1 week after the new season dropped, the Mighty Miner was so fast. It actually felt like slower as it was before. So this is actually crazy. But generally, I would say I asked some top pro players, and also for sure I had my own opinion on that. And actually, a ton of pros said it's actually a buff. Supercell kind of said it's like an emergency nerf. This is kind of how they called it. But I would say overall, I could say, like, potentially there's some situations where, like, you can kind of see a buff. And which kind of situation we're talking about. So for sure, what is, like, the great thing about the Mighty Miner on defense? So against troops like Golem, for sure, when the back was behind it, it's kind of helpful for you to have the 5% extra HP in the Mighty Miner. Another really great advantage is you have the free card cycle always with this type of card like champion, right? You have always the free card cycle. When the Mighty Miner is slower, it means they have more time to abuse the free card cycle. So at example, you're playing a Lockbait deck, you're playing your Mighty Miner back, you will have a chance to get way more Goblin Balls on the map rather than having it like before when the Mighty Miner is slow and is also dying earlier, right? So it's kind of like the pros, but also the cons for sure, you need to be honest here. And one of the cons is, of course, that it's way easier to defend if your opponent is low on elixir. The pressure is not as big as it used to be, for obvious reasons, right? Because you got more time to defend this one. I'm just gonna go for my log here. I'm just gonna go. Oh, what a mistake! He goes in for the King Tower activation. He goes in for really aggressive. This is exactly what I meant, right? I had the Mighty Miner on the map, and now I can go in for another Golden Ball because I still had the free card cycle. And look at this. We don't really have anything against air, but we're still beating him. This type of matchup, yeah, for sure. When your opponent doesn't really have anything against the Mighty Miner speed is really crazy getting early onto tower. But having the free card cycle advantage, I wouldn't even say this Lockbait deck is better or worse. I think, like, advantage, disadvantage, really situational, but as you guys can see, we get a great rocket here, and I know another rocket is coming down. So having the free card cycle, I think it really also, like, makes spell cycle better. So if you guys hate spell cycle, which I think most of you guys do, I think it will be, like, way more worrying now, because having the Mighty Miner longer on the map means you can cycle way more rockets than before. Next game here versus Cambright. He cycles a log. This is absolutely fine, and we're just gonna drop this here. Okay, looks like it could be Royal Giant. Okay, goes for the Queen. So I just absolutely think, I don't know if you guys agree with me, the Queen is absolutely overshadowed by the Mighty Miner. And the Queen is for me a card which acts like, or like leads the nerf 100%. Like, I don't know, like, it's absolutely crazy. So I'm just gonna go for my log here. I'm also gonna go like for the ability here. Gets the down, but always gets a shot. So I'm just gonna go for my barrel here. Also, another thing, I just want to let you know, guys, I got a new PC because my old PC died. So just to let you know, I got a new one. I had to buy a new one. Kind of expensive, but I mean, it's worth it, right? Like, always having a new feeling of a new phone, new iPad, new PC. I don't know if you can relate to that. Or like in general, if you get something new, it always feels cool. You also kind of always motivate if you get something new to work with that. New things are always important in life. So I'm just gonna go for the Ice Bird. I'm just gonna wait here as long as I can. Now I'm just gonna drop my goblins here. Perfect goblins placement. 1 small second later, and the queen would have connected the tower. I'm just gonna go for my mighty miner here. And we got some early chip damage. Ghost can be really annoying. But goblins, I just said goblins just make this deck so good. So I'm just gonna go for my princess now because I know my mighty miner is gonna kill it. And if he decides to go in for a log, I can just easily go in for my barrel here. Okay, he decides to go in for a queen here. I think we can still get the Ice Bird on tower. Never underestimate the Ice Bird. The only problem is we don't really have anything against the queen. So baiting out the Royal Ghost, I take the mighty miner with his Royal Ghost. And then going in for the queen is for sure not really what I want to see. I think I prefer to go for a log here. Why? Pretty simple, because I kind of want to keep a mighty miner. As you guys can see, he's up quite some elixir. I also don't really want to play my prince at the bridge, because that means he responds with a ghost and we're struggling. So I guess I'm just going to cycle my bird. I don't really think he's back to log yet. So yeah, as you guys can see, we do get some damage. He will most likely... He needs to log this, right? He needs to 100% log this. Yeah, he does log that. That's completely okay for me. I'm just going to go for my Ice Bird here. And I'm also going to drop the barrel, the ability. And now I'm just going to go for my barrel here, because now he doesn't have a lock and cycle. So look at the damage we're getting. It's a pretty solid damage. I'm just going to go for my... Okay, I still need... I'm just going to go for goblins a bit later. It's still okay. It's still okay. It's not too much damage. I need to go mighty miner. Please, please. Please protect this. I guess I'm just going to go for the ability. Really smart ability. Really smart ability. Let's go. And I can just easily go in for my log here. What a great ability. His Fisherman didn't get any value, was able to kill his left Royal Giant, right Royal Giant I killed just with goblins here. And for sure now the Mighty Miner would have done like way more damage, right? If we would have had like the old Mighty Miner by itself, like against spells and so on. I mean, the Mighty Miner was really never like too bad against spells, but it gets even better now, right? So I'm just gonna go for my Goblin Barrel here, I'm just gonna go for my log. I guess I'm just gonna go for a Mighty Miner high here. He is most likely the next Mighty Miner. So I really want to go in for my goblins here. I need to go cannon now just to make sure it gets pushed back. So I'm just gonna go for my barrel here and just think he doesn't have... He's not back to log, right? We got a free card cycle. Let's go. We absolutely got the free card cycle. And I know that rocket plus log should finish off this game. So I'm just gonna go for that. I'm just gonna go for the rocket here. GG's, well played. Absolutely amazing game. He has the fireball. Fireball won't be able to finish me off early enough. And this is actually a hard matchup, but the Mighty Miner... I don't know, in this matchup I don't really think it was better. I think, I mean, it's not obviously better, right? Like, normally if you just look at the game itself, for sure the faster Mighty Miner puts way more pressure, but like just the off game I would say, like just the mind games in itself, like having always like a cheaper cycle, having a Mighty Miner in the back, cycling more Goblin Bells on your, which you're like able to do easier, since the Mighty Miner is like in your map. I think you get like one more Goblin Ball at least, so this is at least my opinion, also why you say that about this Lockbait deck. Next game here versus Call Rocket. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my Ice Bird here. Goblins. And I'm just gonna go Barrel here. Okay, he goes in for a log, good timing. He goes in for a Volk. Okay, this could be a Mortar deck, which I'm not really too happy. This is one of the tougher matchups, also Riley said. Like, this is a matchup which he normally is not really winning a lot. At least that's what I hear. Maybe I'm wrong. Because Queen is just like, Queen is so solid against Mighty Miner. People are really underestimating how solid the Queen is. So I'm just gonna go for my Princess here, perfect timing. Do get it on tower. And now I'm just gonna use my ability to push back the Queen to make sure my Princess stays alive. Okay, I'm just gonna go for this here. And I guess I'm just gonna go Barrel now, because I know my Princess on the map. He needs to go for a Valkyrie now. He gets the lock in time, but it's still okay, since the cannon kills the complete Valk. We're up a bit, a tiny bit, and I guess I'm just gonna go for another Princess. Why do I go for another Princess? And now his Valk is out of cycle, so... He needs to spend some elixir. I'm just gonna go for the Ice Bird here high to kite the miner as much as possible. Always in a situation the miner gets one shot on the tower, but it's completely okay for me since I'm still up. Miner, Mortar Cycle, absolutely solid deck. If you guys have this type of like the Queen level up and so on, it's a deck which I can really recommend to you guys. So if you are kind of thinking about using this type of deck, it's for sure something I can recommend to you guys. So I'm just gonna use my Mighty Miner here, but also let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with the change from Supercell? You guys like the Supercell change? Or are you saying, I mean, it's fine, right? The Mighty Miner is a fun card to use, so kind of want to see your opinion here in the comment section. I think like I saw both kind of perspectives already, like on Twitter and so on. Both valuable, right? Some people said like we really need the meta change. Some people say that the card is just too busted. I'm just gonna... No! One shot was annoying, but at least his ability was also wasted. Okay, we do get a shot, and he also needs to defend this. Can we get the Mighty Miner maybe on tower? I'm just gonna commit an Ice Bird here. Okay, doesn't really work out. Ice Bird was wasted. I'm just gonna go for my barrel here. Let's go. I'm just gonna go log early. I'm just gonna go Ice Bird early. Goblins like this. Cannon like that. And I'm just gonna go barrel here. Because I think his... Exactly, his log is out of cycle, so... Problems I need to go for now for my Mighty Miner. Okay, I can... Oh, that's a problem. We have a problem now. We have a problem right now, sir. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my log here. Great log, though. Really great log. Okay, goblins. Barrel. But he's playing it so well. He's like absolutely controlling the game. It's really... I'm a bit frustrated right now because I feel like I can't really do anything. I need to go Ice Bird plus Blizzard the Bridge, but he's just gonna catch a kind of obvious play by my hand, and yeah, the Mighty Miner won't do anything. I just feel like this is a game where I can't really do too much. I'm just really feeling I'm not really playing too bad. I'm not playing horrible or something. I just feel like this is a matchup game. I'm honest, like maybe in this type of matchup, when he has like a cheap side, he has a ton of Goblin answers, maybe the last Mighty Miner would have been better. Like maybe sometimes to get a connection here, like sometimes having a Mighty Miner as a win condition against this type of deck when the skeletons and so on are out, can be maybe the difference. But for sure in this situation, it's not even close to be a difference. So let's see what he does next. I'm just gonna go in for my barrel here. I'm just gonna use my ability. Ability is coming down. But he can just, like, for sure, in this situation, the Mighty Miner doesn't do anything. The old Mighty Miner would at least get some chip damage. I'm just gonna go for my Princess here. I'm just gonna go for my Mighty. I'm just gonna go for my Log here. I'm just gonna go for my Ice Bird. And yeah, as you guys can see, the Princess is on tower. GG's well played. Okay, this is a kind of matchup where I'm saying the old Mighty Miner was way better. Next game here versus Levi. And I think this guy is an absolutely amazing Log Bait player. And not Log Bait player, Mega Knight player. Mega Knight Wall Breaker player, as his name kind of says. He has even his own family. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna go for my barrel here. Let's see if he plays Zell plus Barbarian Bull. This is what I assume at least. And he plays MK. So I'm just gonna go for my cannon here. I'm just gonna go for my goblins. Mighty, please come down. For sure a bit closer than I wanted to see. I'm just gonna go for a board. This ability, like... That really saved my life, dude. That really saved my life. If I would have played my ability, or if I wouldn't have gotten ability out, I would have game over. So, one elixir making a difference, and I'm a happy man. Okay. I'm just gonna go for Bell, but like in this kind of situation, the change made a difference. If I would have had like the old Mighty Miner, the Mighty Miner would have been dead, and I would have lost the tower. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, just because like the speed was broken itself, you should always keep in mind it doesn't mean the card is way worse. It's always situational. Clash Royale is a really complex game, guys. It's a really complex game, if you guys don't know. But I think some of you guys might know that. I'm just gonna go barrel opposite. Okay, we do get no damage. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna play my Princess here. Okay, let's play my Goblins. Let's go. Let's see if he goes in for instant wall breaker. That's what I assume. No, he doesn't do it. Okay. I have cannon back. But do I really want to invest a cannon? I think I need to, but it's a +1 trade. So, kind of what I'm thinking about is like going for sure for the King Toy activation, which is absolutely important. But I guess I'm just going to go for Ice Bird Goblin Barrel. First, he goes in for Bandit here. He goes also for late barrel, and I'm just playing my Goblins like this. Okay. Great Goblins. So, for sure, now I can get a ton of out of my Princess. He doesn't have a big spell. He has the Miner, but I can always catch it with my Goblins. Ice Bird like this. Goblins like that. Also, really good cannon placement on my end. it works out. Doesn't work out, but still look at the barrel! I didn't see the barrel! I'm just gonna go Prince at the bridge. Okay, that's not a bridge. It's not a bridge. Oh, it's not a bridge, sir! But I guess I can just go barrel now. Is he gonna go MK? He doesn't... Okay, he doesn't need to go MK. He's back to Barbarian Barrel. Okay, we got so much damage. What a clean defense from Mortenroyale coming in. But as you can see, the Musketeer plus Magnet can absolutely DPS down my Mighty Mine. And the Mighty Mine is for sure key in this matchup. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna go pushing with a barrel here. I'm just playing also my goblins. Cannon like this. Ice Bird like that. Log, please. I'm just gonna go barrel again. Just barrel again. And look at my, like, my princess value is absolutely amazing. And I think I can just go in for a rocket here. I absolutely will, like, let it go. I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna overcommit. I spent just like a 6-6 rocket and now this spell alone won't put me in a situation where I'm losing the game. So I can just go cannon here. I'm just gonna go Ice Spirit and I need just to cycle one more card. One more card finish off this game. So I guess I'm just gonna go in for my Goblin Barrel here because I know he also doesn't have Zap and it's the cheapest card I can play. I'm also gonna go for Log in case he goes in World Breakers. An absolutely clean, great video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's one. Let me know in the comments section, is the Mighty Miner better or worse? I would say it's really situational, matchup dependent. Some matches better and some it's worse, but I would say it's not an emergency nerf. Even Supercell kind of called like that. And I would say I'm out. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day and have a great Christmas tomorrow or afterwards tomorrow. So peace out. I love you guys.